Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams and I'm so happy you're joining me today. We are diving into some tasty fun on today's show. First up, I am pulling out my creative skills and learning how to decorate some spookalicious cupcakes at Country Kitchen SweetArt. You too can participate in the fun and attend their Halloween cupcake decorating classes, so stay tuned to learn more. Then later, Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Northeast Indiana joins me in studio to talk about their amazing mentorship program and how leaders in our community can get involved. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
We are getting into some festive fun here at Country Kitchen SweetArt, and I'm so excited because we're going to decorate cupcakes. And joining me today is their owner, Autumn Carpenter. Hi.
Hi, welcome back.
Thank you. Okay, so I have to ask you, Autumn, is fall your favorite time of the year?
Yes. Yes, it is. It is, believe it or not.
Yes, okay. So here you have so much to offer at your bakery shop. I mean, because you have all the supplies anyone can ask for, but you also offer classes that really allow for individuals, families, kids to come together and learn a new skill. So today we're going to talk about the cupcakes. So tell us about your Open Cupcake class.
Sure, yeah, we have Open Cupcake about once a month, and what we do at our Open Cupcake Nights is we provide 6 different ideas of inspiration for kids, adults, couples, families, and they all come in here and decorate. They can choose from 2 cupcakes, 6 cupcakes, or 12 cupcakes, and they just pick which ones they want to do. Yeah. And then we provide all the tools, and we have demonstrator teachers around to help if they need help with any of their cupcake designs. And it's just a really fun night. It's open. You come anytime between 4 and 7 and stay as long as you want. You can eat your cupcakes here. You can take them home with you. It just makes for a fun evening out.
Right, okay, well I'm excited because you are a cupcake master, I'm going to call you that, and you're going to teach us how to make some creative Halloween cupcakes today. Yes. Okay, so where should we start?
Okay, let's start with the spider. So for the spider, he's sitting on a cloud of purple buttercream icing. And so to get that fluffy cloud, we're going to use our purple buttercream that we've colored. It comes in white, but we just take food coloring, color it. Okay. And we added a tip 1M, which gives that nice bakery swirl that you see at all the bakeries around town. Okay. And so for that, we're going to start at the outer edge, put a little bit of pressure to attach the icing, and then gently lift up as you're swirling around. And that's how you give a nice little platform for our spider to sit on. Very nice. I know you've done this before, but
exactly, right here. I got all my skills at Country Kitchen SweetArt. There we go, yay!
Yeah, and then we're going to take just an Oreo cookie for his body.
Okay.
And you just plop it on there. And we'll take a dab, one of our little chocolate wafers. These are little melting wafers we use in candy making, but they make a perfect little face for our spider. Nice. Just place him down in there. Okay. And then I'm going to use black icing that we've colored and add 2 little dots where we're going to put the eyes. Right. These are icing eyes, so everything's edible on this character here. And then we just need to add our legs. And this is just black licorice, string licorice. And actually we can just insert it right into the purple icing underneath where he's sitting. Spiders have 8 legs. So super easy. This is a fun one for kids. This will definitely be a popular one when the kids come.
Cute.
And it's so easy. And now you know how to do a classic bakery swirl as well.
Yes. Okay. And then.
Oh, you're missing one. You're missing a leg. There you go.
Okay. Boop, boop.
So
Yay!
cute.
Oh my gosh, that was so
Nice.
easy. Well,
So easy.
It looks easy, but I'm not gonna lie. It's not like riding a bike fully. You have to come and like refresh your skills. So mastering that swirl is definitely why we have to take your class each month. Okay, look at that spider. Yes. All right, on to the next. Okay, Autumn, what's her next cupcake?
Our next one's going to be this adorable little mummy.
Ah,
So we're going to ice it this time with just got a big round tip at the end.
Okay.
And so just like you did your purple swirl, we're going to do a brown swirl for the base of the mummy. So start at the edge, work your way around, and come back into the center. And we have a little bit bigger eyes that we're going to use for the eyes on this guy. So you can just peel those off the paper. Place
just
your
one, okay?
You can put two,
Oh, two,
just in
okay.
case. Just in case he doesn't get completely covered. About in the middle of his face.
Whoop, okay.
And then this is a ribbon tip, and it's got just a flat band, and it's going to be perfect for our mummy bandages.
Oh.
So you're going to start at one edge and just curl over the top.
Okay.
And then put a lot of pressure as you're doing this so you don't break the ribbons.
Okay.
And just go all over here and there. And if it breaks, it's okay, because those bandages do break when they go onto those mummies. Very nice. Then I'd bring some just around the corner on that side.
Oh, okay. So you pick
So you
up
don't
where you
always
left
have to
off.
go in the middle, and there's no exact pattern you have to do.
Right. Oh, that was the secret how you went so fast. Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
just like you're wrapping a real mummy.
Right.
So we use chocolate underneath just to add a added fun flavor to it, but you can use black icing as well, or you can take your chocolate icing and color it black. I just wanted to use a deep, rich chocolate buttercream because can't beat that taste.
Look at that. Okay. Well, there we have it. That's a mummy eyes. Ooh. So cute. On to the next.
All right.
Okay, the next cupcake is Frankenstein.
That's right. We're going to do the infamous Frankenstein with his bright green face. And for this one, I wanted a little bit of a brighter icing, so I used a neon green. And we have a round tip for this one, just like we did on our mummy.
Okay.
Same thing that we've done before. Just start on the outer edge, work your way around the middle. And for this one, we want to smooth it a little bit more so the face is nice and smooth. So if you want to grab one of those.
Yes, the cloth.
Yes, and then you just put a lot of pressure and just dab it, and that'll smooth it like magic. And then when you're happy with the smoothing, we're ready to add his face details.
Okay.
So I'm going to put on his eyes first. And then I'll add his eyebrows. So this is just like our big tip, but it's a little bit smaller. You found our tweezers for your long, pretty nails.
Okay, like that.
Yep. And then you're going to take the round tip and just start at one edge of the eye. I use his left eye, and then just wiggle across to make a kind of a furrow on his brow. And then we'll use that same tip to make his ears on the side. Mine's looking like Shrek. I think we could easily make this guy into Shrek.
Can't make me laugh while I'm trying to have a steady hand, Autumn.
Once we get his hair on, he's gonna look just like Frankenstein.
Okay.
All right, so then we can add his hair, and that's real easy. Just squiggle back and forth with the black. Make sure you don't dip it into the green so it doesn't look muddy.
Okay.
And then we'll add his expression on his face. Very cute. And then once you get his expression, then we'll add his stitching. He's got to have the stitching. That really makes him look like Frankenstein. And again, you're just lifting straight up, just slightly above the cupcake as you're piping, not digging into the icing, which you did a great job of piping. No issues there.
Oh, the stitches. Clearly not done by a plastic surgeon, okay. He's scarred, less stitched.
Very cute.
Alrighty.
There's our Frankenstein.
Awesome. Well, this is amazing, Autumn. Thank you so much for showing us how to make these sets of cupcakes. And again, the Open Cupcake class is when?
October 26th. Come anytime between 4 and 7.
And where can people go to register, to get tickets?
You can go to our website and you click on the classes tab. And the website is countrykitchensa.com, and click on the classes and it will give you a link to sign up for it. We'd love to see you sign up ahead of time, but if you'd rather just walk in, decide last minute, we welcome that as well.
Okay, awesome. Well, as you heard it, you have the opportunity to sign up and make these very cupcakes that we made today. We'll be sure to have their website listed below, and we'll be right back.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Do you want to know the best places to go to eat and drink around Northeast Indiana? Well, join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15, weekdays at 9 a.m. as I take you inside of the best restaurants, new and old, explore their menu, and of course, mix up some cocktails. Where will I go next? Well, you'll have to watch and see, but I want to know, where do you recommend I go?
Keep up with Jessica Williams on Living Local 15, weekdays at 9.
Big Brothers Big Sisters mission is to create and support one-on-one mentoring relationships that ignite the power and promise of our youth. And here to share more about the organization and our local chapter is Josette Ryder, the director and CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters Northeast Indiana, and Lexi Denning, the director of community development, Allen County. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. So this organization is just so important, right? It impacts our community and our youth and our professionals. And it's been around for over 100 years, which is so everlasting. And I would like to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters and really share it with our audience in case they're not familiar.
Yeah.
Would you like to share?
So Big Brothers Big Sisters, like you said, it's a mentoring organization, and we create one-to-one mentoring relationships from volunteers out in the community with the children in our programs. And so we all know it takes a village, right, to help raise and support a child, and not every child has this at home. And so we're just trying to fill that gap with the community and putting people in children's lives to show them, to put a model and an example that these kids are special, that they're valuable, that people love them, and that people care about them.
Yeah, that is so true. And I know it impacts both the little that's involved and the big, the professional. So
Yes.
Josette, can you kind of break down those titles a bit so people can know what is a big and what is a little?
Oh, what a great question. So a big is the volunteer mentor, and you come in all shapes and sizes, anyone from 18 to 92. We have volunteers in all shapes and sizes, and they serve as the mentor. The little is the child that our parents say, hey, I don't want to do this alone. I can't do this alone. My son needs a mentor. And just briefly, you know, we have a huge waiting list.
Yeah.
So Lexi talked about the need for volunteerism, and I think you mentioned like it benefits both parties. The reality is, though, that there's over 500 children on the waiting list, 70% are boys.
Wow, really?
Yes.
That is so fascinating. I mean, I can just personally speak from experience. So I served as a big for a long time when I lived in Texas, and it was very impactful, just being a professional and being able to share your life with a child that needs that support so much. And that's just an incredible stat. I'm just so fazed by that. Over 500 on the list. What is the criteria and the age range for a little to be a part of the program?
Right, so our kids, they're 7 through 22, and the age kind of depends on what program you're in, but that's more from an agency standpoint.
Yes.
And the criteria is just a kid that has something in their life that is missing or something that they're struggling with. And that can be, that can be an array of factors, and it can oftentimes be compounded factors. So it can be that they're growing up in a single parent household where the parent is working multiple jobs to provide for the family financially, and they might not have the time or the resources to devote to the kid in ways that are non-material, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Sometimes it can be maybe they're struggling in school, they can be struggling with friends. Sometimes, unfortunately, it can be more serious. There can be, trauma or neglect. And so these kids, they just need extra support. That's really the only criteria.
Yeah, and just to really focus on getting adults to sign up for the program, what is some of the criteria to be a big, and how can people really just commit their time? Like, let's talk about the time commitment, because I think that can be part of a deterrent. Like, okay, well, how much space will this take up? And it's really not a lot. Like you said, going to have lunch with a child at school, just being able to do an activity after school, just to do something over the weekend, go to a ball game, go to a park, any small step and thing can really make a difference, correct?
Absolutely. Our community-based programs, 2 to 4 hours twice a month for the length of a year. The school-based program is if there's a school with close to your work, close to your church, close to your home, there's a child probably on the waiting list at that school, you can have lunch. It's 45 minutes once a week for the length of the school year.
Yes.
These are really minimal commitments, and they're life-changing. We always say you're not going to change the world by volunteering, but you are going to change one child's outlook on the world. And that's really important. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
And one thing I like to add is it is a unique commitment. It is a unique ask as far as volunteerism goes, because it is long-term, but you don't have to create extra time. You get to invite a child to do things that you're already doing.
Okay,
so our matches, you're matched off things that you share interest in or commonalities. And so if you're a sports person and you want to go shoot some hoops, you're going to watch a game, chances are your little likes that as well. And that's something you can do together. So it's not like, I understand people are really busy and there's only so much time in the day.
Right.
But it's not like you have to just come up with another 4 hours. You don't have to materialize 4 hours that didn't exist. You're just inviting this child who has been reaching out for support to share these activities that you're already doing.
Yeah.
And with lunch buddies or school buddies, everyone's eating lunch, right? So
Right.
Once
You
a
gotta
week.
eat.
Exactly, you gotta eat. So once a week, just have lunch with a kid who's reaching out for help, and it is so impactful. It really changes their lives.
Yeah, and I love that you mentioned the matching program, because you really do, you all have a vetting process and certain criteria that adults have to go through to be a part of it. So it is a safety setting, and you do background checks, and you make sure that the child is in good hands with the adult, and you make sure, like you said, the interests match, and it's just a really cool program that I think that more people should know about and really just get involved. It just takes one step, signing up and starting that process.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone can call the office at Big Brothers Big Sisters, 456-1600, or you get on the website and you can sign up if you want, to learn more. You can ask for Lexi and she'll return your call, take you out for coffee. But what we say is don't let the idea of mentoring get in the way of just finding out more about it, because we also find that the volunteer-child relationship, the match, the volunteer gets just as much, if not more, out of it than the child. Like, your life is forever changed. And I'll tell you what, if you ever are having a bad day, go visit your little, because your day will brighten up immediately.
Yeah, that's so great. That's so wonderful. Thank you both so much for coming in and sharing about this organization. We appreciate it.
Thank you
so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
And if you would like more information about Big Brothers Big Sisters, we'll have their website listed below, and we'll be right back.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Wake up with us on WANE 15's First News every weekday morning.
We'll bring you the local news you need to start your day.
Stay with CBS Mornings at 7 on WANE 15.
We've got the overnight breaking news and in-depth reporting.
And uplifting stories to start your day off right.
Then at 9, watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams. Hey, Jessica.
We're talking food, fun, and everything going on in Northeast Indiana.
First News, CBS Mornings.
And then Living Local 15.
A great way to start your day.
Every day.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, you can always go back and watch episodes or full segments of Living Local 15 on WANE.com and also by checking out our YouTube page. And remember, it's never too late to live your best life, so start living it today. And I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I look forward to seeing you here on Monday. Bye-bye.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.